is going to be the toughest fight of his career.
Sharp, relax.
The most embarrassing fight of his career.
Chair across your face.
Yeah, I think he's about to cry.
I'm definitely up for fighting. There's a lot of names in the division, for sure. But at the same time, look at what this creates as well. I'm a fighter and I understand that economics of business as well. And this does good business.
Are you really going to do this? Absolutely. Are we going to do this? For a record payday? To go in and spark Jake Paul before we start the serious stuff in 2026? Don't tell me what we should and what we shouldn't be doing.
Anthony Joshua has dropped a chilling warning for Jake Paul. And it's not just trash talk. While Paul may be eyeing this as his biggest payday, Joshua's camp is laying bare just how dangerous a mismatch this could be. Eddie Hearn, Joshua's promoter, bluntly told Paul to understand the dangers, suggesting a punch from AJ could have devastating consequences. Meanwhile, former pro Moses Adama didn't mince words either.
Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua should not get in the way of Fury and Joshua, really, in my view. It's an absolute joke. It shouldn't be sanctioned. I really don't believe it should be sanctioned. I have a sneaking suspicion that it would be a very big fight. But the biggest thing is us rubbernecking to actually see if they do get to the point where they step in the ring together. Because Jake Paul's an area-level fighter, a British area-level fighter, and Anthony Joshua is still a killer and a live heavyweight. That should not be sanctioned anywhere in the world, in my view.
It's dangerous, mate.
Very dangerous.
It brings the sport into disrepute. The people that are talking about organising that, they should have a real hard look at themselves.
But even Eddie Hearn's kind of teasing he doesn't like it, but you can see the glitz of dollars.
There's no price. There is no price.
There shouldn't be.
There's absolutely no price
on
the planet in order to make that fight because it is dangerous.
Jake Paul stepping into the ring with Anthony Joshua isn't just a huge gamble. Many experts believe it's a major risk to his health. Boxing insiders, such as Ariel Helwani, warned that Joshua's raw power and experience could expose to serious damage, citing brutal knockouts as a genuine concern.
7 fights, has been beaten 3 times. The 4 fighters that he beat didn't come to win. So he's not in his prime, is he? He's literally at the end of his career, pretty much finished. And this is why taking this fight with you is telling you all you need to know. It's a cash out. He might as well just cream as much money as he can at the end of his career, fighting an absolute joke shop in clown world. When I beat Anthony Joshua, he says, every doubt disappears. Come on. I mean, if this is a straight up AJ versus Jake Paul, then we all know what should happen. This is a 1-round job. Because AJ, even though he's past his best, even though he's seen better days, he throws a nice 1-2 down the middle. He's got a nice bit of distance, and fake Paul can't fight. He just can't. I don't care what anybody tells me. He can't fucking fight. He lost to Tommy Fury for crying out loud. He can't jump in with Anthony Joshua now and expect to get a result. So, like, nothing's going to no doubt's going to disappear. All that's going to happen is going to be the end of fake Paul.
Rising heavyweight Moses even urged Paul to weigh his health over the money, warning that a misjudged punch could have long-term consequences. Meanwhile, former pro Amir Khan bluntly said Joshua could hurt him badly. There could be brain damage.
I think Joshua sparked him out in like 2 rounds. Really? Why do you look surprised when I don't?
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying.
Come on, bro. You're fighting like one of the best heavyweight fighters in the world against a YouTuber. Like, come on. Like, respect the sport of boxing. And if AJ has to go in there and show these influencers that, listen, you can't fuck about with boxing. You know what I mean? Someone's going to get hurt badly, and this could be one of the first fights where a fighter gets hurt badly, because if you look at the size difference and the power difference, I mean, bro, there could be brain damages going on there. I mean, AJ could hurt him badly, you know.
Well, when you look at Francis Ngannou, who's one of the most fearsome combat styles there is. I know it's MMA, but we saw what AJ did to Ngannou, so...
And that's why you can't be surprised if AJ is going to do the same to what's it called again? What? Jake Paul.
For AJ, this fight isn't just about money. He's under serious pressure to win to shore up his legacy. Experts like Johnny Nelson believe Joshua is in a no-win situation. If he struggles or drags this fight out with Jake Paul, it could look like he's...
I do believe it because AJ's involved, and I think AJ'd struggle to he's going to take enough slack flack over this, but again, it's money talk. So I think AJ will struggle because it is an all-win situation. If he goes in there and Jake Paul lasts the distance, what does he tell you about AJ? Apart from he's just earned an extra 15 million quid. If he goes there and struggles with Jake Paul, then what do you say about AJ? No, your heydays are well and truly over. If he goes in there and knocks him out, then I'll say that's to be expected. So the glory, there's probably not much glory in it, apart from the haters of Jake Paul to say, right, we've got rid of this kid. I think it's very brave of Jake Paul. So now the problem child has got us to believe this fight's actually happening. So now you've got our attention. So now you've got to back up the boast. It's not about, you're not playing tiddlywink. This is the only game you can't play. You can play football, golf, tennis. You can't play boxing.
Nelson has offered a sharp take on Jake Paul's boxing standing. He calls Paul a genius for how he's built his brand, but doesn't buy into the idea that he's a world-class fighter. According to Nelson, Paul is a good domestic fighter, but his paychecks are at a world champion level, even though he hasn't paid the traditional boxing dues. Nelson points out that Paul didn't grow up in the gym or climb the ranks like most pros. He built his popularity online first. In his view, Paul has successfully monetized boxing, but when it comes to elite,